If you hate exercise, but you want to lose 10 pounds before summer, this video is for you. Now, it's no secret that I would be exercising if I wanted to lose 10 pounds before summer because as an exercise physiologist, it's one of my favorite things to do, in addition to helping women embrace progress over perfection and reclaim their confidence by lifting heavy. In this video, I'm not going to be telling you to go run 10 miles or do all of the things you hate. My main hope for you is that you will learn that exercise is not punishment and it's not a chore, but it is a way to make your body more resilient and healthier as a whole. Exercise should be something you do because you enjoy it, because you respect it, and because you want to celebrate what your body can do. Overall, if you want to use exercise to lose weight before summer, your main goal should be just to overall increase your daily movement. That can look like a lot of things though, so let's break it down. Ultimately, moving more can help create a greater calorie deficit, which could mean more weight loss, but it also could mean that it's going to help you make healthier choices throughout your day. Have you ever met someone who says that they have to exercise because it helps them eat better throughout the day? That's kind of the case. When you're exercising, you might be more likely to make the positive, healthier choices in your nutrition versus if you're not exercising. I'm gonna be dramatic about this for a little bit here, so stay with me, but exercise really should be something that you enjoy. It shouldn't be punishment, it shouldn't be miserable, it should be something that you enjoy at least enough to be able to maintain consistency with it, because consistency is key with seeing progress. And I'd rather you get in a good, consistent rhythm of moving your body than have it be something that you consistently blow off because you don't like it. Now, there are a few things that I would dial in on though if you wanted to lose 10 pounds before summer. The first thing that I would do is make daily movement non-negotiable. This doesn't mean that you have to do intense exercise every day. In fact, I don't recommend that. We want to prioritize rest days still in this routine. However, when you start to think about movement as a daily non-negotiable, it can help you improve the relationship that you have with this concept of exercise. The goal should be to make it a habit and part of your lifestyle. And by doing something small every day, you're more likely to maintain consistency and really develop the habit over time. Be dramatic about it, put it in your calendar as a date with yourself, make this a time in your schedule where you get to be selfish. It could be a small walk around the block, a 5-minute stretch routine, or a class with a friend. Bottom line is you're getting some kind of movement in every day as a way to celebrate and honor your body. The next thing that I would prioritize as I move into summer for weight loss is going to be increasing your daily steps. Now, you've probably heard this one before, but it is definitely true, and it's an easy way to increase your overall daily movement. This goal, though, can be relative to what your typical daily average step count is. So myself, for example, as someone who works from home, but also does personal training at the gym, my average might be somewhere around 6,000. So a good stretch goal for me would be to aim for between 7,500 and 10,000 steps per day. If you were my client, I would probably have you aim for something that is about 1,000 to 2,000 steps per day higher than what your average is, because we want it to be something that's going to challenge you enough, but not be something that's too far out of reach where you keep letting yourself down and feeling like a failure. So don't set the bar too high, start small. You can aim to increase your daily average by about 500 steps each day for a week, and if you manage to hit that consistently, then you can increase that from there. Overall though, just get yourself moving a little bit more and you'll be in good shape. The third thing that I would do if I wanted to lose 10 pounds before summer when it comes to my exercise routine is, of course, resistance training. If you remember back to the first video where I talked about the 5 things that I would do if I wanted to lose 10 pounds before summer, resistance training at least 3 days a week at minimum was on that list. At an absolute minimum, I would do it at least twice a week. 3 days here is going to be ideal. If you were my client, I would have you doing a 3-day full body split. That way it's going to maximize the frequency that you hit your muscle groups and hopefully give you better recovery. Think about it as getting the most bang for your buck. Your workouts do not have to be long and grueling. They do not have to be something you hate. You absolutely can get it done within 30 to 45 minutes of your time. Even 20, honestly, if that's all you have. Make this a priority. Be dramatic about it, because lifting weights will dramatically change your body composition if you allow it to, and be consistent over time. Lifting weights really is that girl, and when you're losing fat, we want you to be able to like what you see underneath of all of that, right? And that includes building up muscle so that we have the curves, we get the shape we're looking for, and we also don't want you to be losing muscle while we're losing fat, so we might as well build it up along the way. Now, the fourth thing that I would do is choose something that you love. well, maybe you don't love it, but you kind of like it a little bit. Whether it's a class, a group, meetup, or a walk with a friend, you need to do something that you're going to look forward to or something that excites you enough to be able to make it consistent and keep doing it. The key thing with exercise is to be able to track your progress over time. So do something that you're going to be able to see noticeable differences or changes in, whether it's you're lifting weights, you're walking a mile in a better time, you're having less shortness of breath. Those are all ways that you can track that progress. And the number one way to ensure that you're increasing your physical activity is to make sure it is something that you enjoy. And if you're going to make the time to do it, it might as well be something good. The fifth thing that I would prioritize when it comes to increasing my movement if I wanted to lose weight before summer is learning the art of rest. Rest days are equally as important. Remember, I told you, I don't want you exercising 6-7 days a week because our body grows and recovers best when we're sleeping and resting. So we need at least 1 to 2 good rest days in there. Your rest day could be an active rest day where you're walking or doing some form of yoga, light stretching, or it could be a full rest day where you're not really prioritizing movement at all. No matter what though, don't overdo it, learn your limits, and program in at least 1 to 2 rest days. And these need to be rest days that you don't feel guilty about. I don't want you feeling panicked or overwhelmed because you didn't get your workout in. You're still going to make progress no matter what. The key is consistency. So no matter what routine, what class, what program you are following, make sure that you are consistent and tracking your progress. Okay, with those tips out of the way, let's go ahead and review what a typical exercise program looks like, and I'll show you a tracker that I use to track my progress in the gym. You can track your progress in an Excel sheet like myself, in an app, or in just your standard notebook with a paper and pen. And honestly, it's a really fun way to make the process more exciting. Seeing if you can beat yourself in time or reps or in strength over the course of the duration that you're doing this program. I myself have years and years of data in different tabs in this Excel sheet, and I love going back to see what I was lifting a year ago, 2 years ago. It's a really fun way to see how I've made progress. Now, as far as how I use the sheet, you'll see here that I put in each day what my workout is. Next to that, in a column, we have the sets and reps that I'm supposed to do. I'll leave a comment if there's anything different about the tempo or type of movement that we need to be doing. And especially for my clients, I will link videos so that they know exactly what exercise they are supposed to be performing. Then in the columns next to that, we will record what weight you used, and if it's like something as many reps as possible, you'll record what amount of reps you did that day in these columns here. I will run a program cycle for anywhere from 4 to 8 weeks. Lately, I've been doing 8 weeks at a time because I've really been loving trying to push myself in the gym and to be flexible. Here I was supposed to do Smith machine step-ups, and I ended up doing the single leg press because that is what was available. And that is something that I would make note of in my sheet here. Feel free to take this exercise program and run it for yourself. Let me know in the comments below if you need any modifications, and if you do try it, tell me how it goes. You may have heard that exercise is therapy, exercise is medicine, exercise is X, Y, or Z, fill in the blank. But I just really want you to understand that exercise is for everyone. It is for you, and there is always going to be a way for you to move your body in a way that helps you feel better, more energized, and overall functioning and moving better as a human. That is the goal, to build resilience and to build a strong, capable body. So if you've made it this far, thank you for watching this video. I hope that you were able to take away something amazing and positive about exercise and change the way you think about how you exercise and move your body. This video now concludes our 3-part series on what I would do if I wanted to lose 10 pounds before summer. Let me know in the comments below what you want to see from me next. I'm thinking we'll do a little sweet cravings video, something on recipe swaps if you do have a sweet tooth like me, something that you'll be able to use as you're maybe trying to lose weight before summer. But until then, be so dramatic about it and remember that strong is sexy and you are too.